Well, hello and welcome to this episode of Unbox It, Cush. Today you're in for a real treat, but before we get started, some of my regular viewers are going to notice that, gee, Cush hasn't shaved in a few days. Why is that? Well, there's good reason for it, because today we're going to be unboxing a Bugatti. A Bugatti? Absolutely. It is the Gillette Labs Bugatti Special Edition Heated Razor. And I'm going to be trying out this bad boy later on in this episode to see just how it works. And as an added treat, we're going to compare the Razor, the Bugatti Razor, to the Bugatti Supercar and see which one prevails in that comparo. But before we get started, let's get down to unboxing. As many of my faithful viewers know, I prefer the Stanley 99E classic USA-made box cutter. That's the one with the 4 levels of depth for the blade. And I'm going to use actually level 4 today on this blade for the box opening, because we have these plastic tape circles that are closing up the box and preventing the unboxing. So we're just going to gently slip the razor behind those tapes, cutting through them on both ends. Carefully as to not slice our fingers open. And we can then slide the container out of the plastic logo box. Once we've got it out, we see that it is a simple slip box. We shake it to slide open the box, removing the cover to reveal, ooh, look at that, ladies and gentlemen. That is the Gillette Labs Special Edition Bugatti Heated Razor in the classic Bugatti Racing Blue. Let's get a handle on this razor and see how it feels in the hand. It is substantial. It features a rubber grip with the Racing Blue stripe and the Bugatti logo, as well as a 5-bladed Gillette safety razor cartridge, which surrounds the feature of this razor, the heated bar, the heat bar on this razor that we're going to talk a little bit more about later on. Let's continue the unboxing. Remove the plastic holder. See what else we have here. We have a pull tab at the top of the box. Pull the tab, and what do we reveal? Well, we reveal a spare blade for the razor. We have the magnetic base charger for the shaver, and a smart plug to plug the magnetic charging base in. As well, instructions. We don't need instructions. We know how to shave. And a polishing cloth. It's nice of them to include the polishing cloth to keep everything shiny and racing in good racing form. So let's take a look at how this sets up. We have the charging base here. We're going to go ahead and remove the plastic protection covering. We're going to go ahead and plug in at least to the base unit here, if not to the wall. The charging cord plugs right into the base. There's only one way it looks like it can go in. It's a little half moon shape. And then the razor goes into the base like so. And that's how the razor charges up, the razor for your shaves. And we're going to talk a little bit more about how many shaves you can get out of a full charge of this razor during our comparo with the Bugatti Supercar. So that's what's included in the box. Let's go ahead and set that aside and get right down to our comparo between the Gillette Bugatti Special Edition Heated Razor and the Bugatti Supercar. First, let's talk a little bit about power. The Supercar features a 16-cylinder quad turbocharged W configuration engine delivering 1,500 horsepower and displacing 8 liters. That's a heck of a power plant. The Razor, however, features a lithium-ion battery powered by a magnetic wireless charging base, a charging dock, and backed by 120 volts AC power via the included smart plug. The winner on this category, I'm going to have to go with the Supercar. That 1,500 horsepower That's kind of does the trick for me there. Now let's take a look at another important category, acceleration. Well, the Supercar jets from 0 to 60 miles an hour in 2.3 seconds. Very impressive. However, the Razor achieves full heat delivery in just under 1 second. So the Razor absolutely smokes the Supercar in the acceleration category by a whopping 1.3 seconds. How about top speed? Let's take a look. In top speed, the Supercar tops out at 261 miles an hour. Now that's a big speeding ticket if you get caught with that. The Razor, however, peaks at 122 degrees Fahrenheit. And let's face it, well, most of us have probably experienced something at 112 degrees. Very few of us have ever jetted down the highway, blasting away at 261 miles an hour. So again, I got to give top speed category, I got to give the nod to the Supercar. How about power range? Another way of looking at power. Well, at idle, the Bugatti screams, "Good morning, neighbors!" And at top speed, the driver screams, "Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God!" At the Razor's low power mode of 109 degrees Fahrenheit, a gentleman whispers, "Gosh." At its full power of 122 degrees Fahrenheit, a gentleman whispers, "Neat." So here I'm going to have to give the nod to the Supercar. How about waterproofness? Waterproofness, very, very important for both cars and Razors. The Bugatti keeps its occupants fully protected from the elements, provided, of course, that the windows are in the fully up position and the windshield wipers are activated. The Bugatti Razor, however, is fully submersible in water without any leakage or damage whatsoever. So clearly, on waterproofness, the Razor wins this category hands down. How about key technologies behind these products? Well, let's take a look at the key technologies behind each of them. Supercar boasts 4 high-performing turbochargers working in a 2-stage controlled configuration, pumping 60,000 liters of air every minute and 800 liters of coolant pumping through the engine every 60 seconds to maximize power performance. The Razor features stainless steel warming bar with 4 intelligent heat sensors, mated with the patented flex disc technology, and fitted with Gillette's renowned 5-blade razor cartridge. This is a tough one, so I'm going to rate this one as a tie by a razor-thin margin. How about mileage? That 16-cylinder Bugatti Supercar? Well, the EPA has rated that at up to 9 miles to the gallon in the city and up to 14 miles per hour on the highway. The Razor is rated at up to 6 shaves per charge, depending upon user. So clearly in efficiency, the Razor wins this one, again, hands down. That's the Gillette Razor victory on that category. How about key accessories that are available for these two products? Well, the Bugatti offers 3 choices in engine covers. You've got the carbon fiber gray, fiber cast gray, or the French racing blue, my favorite, or the Italian red. The Razor has an available travel charging case. So I'm going to have to give the nod here to the Supercar. Those 3 engine cover choices are fantastic. And come on, French racing blue, you know it. All right. How about the overall experience using both of these? Again, we're going to have to make a leap of faith here. We haven't tested either the Razor or the Supercar yet in this review. But as for overall experience, under full power, the Supercar delivers G-forces equivalent to those experienced by the Apollo astronauts strapped atop the Atlas V rocket. Under full power, the Razor delivers the closest thing to a hot towel shave short of a visit to Vinny's barbershop. So on this one, hot towel shave, ooh, yeah, nice. I'm going to have to go with the Razor on this category. How about cost? How do these two products compare in cost? Well, I know you've been wondering that. Well, the Bugatti Chiron Supercar tops out at $3.3 million, plus the luxury tax, plus license and registration, and plus a destination charge. The Gillette Bugatti Special Edition Heated Razor tops out at $169.99 on Amazon.com without any license or registration costs, and you get free 2-day delivery with Amazon Prime. So on cost, the Razor has a bit of an edge on cost over the Bugatti Chiron Supercar. So let's take a look at how these two products stacked up. Overall winner, I'm going to have to, with a score of 5-4, I'm going to have to give the win to the Gillette Bugatti Special Edition Heated Razor. Now, folks, I've grown out this manly beard for a few days so I could try this bad boy out and report back to you after my first shave with the Gillette Bugatti Special Edition Heated Razor. So stay tuned, and I'll be back in just a few moments. Thanks. Welcome back. I've just completed my very first shave with the Gillette Special Edition Bugatti Heated Razor. And let me just say, gentlemen, it's fantastic. I loved it. So I want to let you know what I used as my gel for my first ever shave with the Heated Razor is the Gillette Pro Glide Fusion for sensitive skin 2-in-1 in the Ocean Breeze fragrance. It's not an endorsement of either the razor or the shaving gel. It's just what I chose to do for my shave, and I can tell you they worked great in combination, in case you were interested. As to the heat on the razor, yeah, it just feels as close as you can get to a heated towel shave that you'd get at Vinny's Barbershop or wherever barbershop you frequent in your hometown. So I can tell you, dynamite razor. I love the fact that when it sits in the magnetic stand and it's now plugged in, that gives off this vibrating glow to let you know it's doing its business charging that razor. Full charge takes 60 minutes out of the box. It's good for up to 6 shaves between charging, again, depending upon user. Sadly, for this comparable, I was not able to test drive the Bugatti Chiron Supercar. When I went down to the Bugatti dealership, they ran my credit report and they politely declined to allow me to take the car out for a spin. They did, however, point me over to a glass display case in the dealership where they featured quite a number of Bugatti logoed merchandise and swag available for purchase, and including, you guessed it, the Gillette Bugatti Special Edition Heated Razor. And while disappointed, as I walked out of the dealership, I looked over to the sales manager, gave him a wink, and let him know, already got it, bud, and said goodbye. And so now it's time for me to say goodbye to you on this latest episode of Unbox It, Cush. Please join me next time where we're going to unbox a toy model vintage Volkswagen Beetle. So I hope you'll be able to tune in for that episode. It'll be the next one posted. Follow me and you'll get an alert when that one's up and ready to go. So thank you again for joining me for Unbox It, Cush. Good night.